Welcome to the Slouch Theory. Oh, Slouch Theory. Slouching. Slouching.
What's good? I don't know if y'all know, but this my podcast. this the Slouch Theory Andre D. Thompson podcast. This is me and like my friends, and we be like talking about shit while sitting with a bad posture. That's basically it, the premise. What that got to do with anything right now? I don't know. You listening? I hope you're having a good day. You know what I'm saying? Whatever time you listening to this, good day, good morning, good night, good afternoon, good evening. Somebody told me, not even somebody, Dante. I'm supposed to meet up with Dante Nero, and then this man says to me, yo, meet me Friday Eve. I almost had an issue with this nigga. For real. I was sitting on my phone looking at it like, what the fuck you mean Friday Eve, bro? Who you talking to? What does that mean? Is that Christmas? I was confused. I've never heard anybody introduce regular time with the usage of the word Eve. The only time and the only context that I'm used to hearing Eve is Christmas Eve. Or if you're talking about the rapper Eve. That's you know what I'm saying? That's shout out to her, you know what I mean? It's a lot of good songs. You know what I'm saying? A little pause on the titty. Okay, I'm being gross. But yeah. This is part two episode of the podcast with the homie Napoleon Emill. Remember, I know y'all remember Showtime, Flatbush Misdemeanors. Watch that. I think it comes out May 23rd. I know it come out this fucking month. And it's Showtime, Flatbush Misdemeanors. Mad of the homies is on that. Fuck with it. Just like you fuck with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Brings the joys, the chuckles, the ha-has. It's been a good couple nights of comedy, yo. I'm rambling again. But when haven't I? When haven't I? What if I speak like this for the time being? The remainder of the podcast episodes that will be uploaded will sound like this from here on out. At moments, I feel as though I sound like an Englishman, but then I sound like a regular old asshole. So I do not know. I can't do accents. I don't know if I have it in me. I sound like this or Jamaican nigga. That's the two. That's the two accents I got. I think I could be Southern. There's something, I feel like I have a Southern spirit. I like outside. I don't know, nigga, the woods. Niggas in the South like the woods, right? I could fuck with it. I don't know if I think I might be going in the direction of being a vegan. I don't know. So my requirements for hunting is extremely low, virtually none. However, sometimes hunting look like, you know what I'm saying? Like I might go ahead and fuck with that. You know what I mean? Just to be a part of full humanity, full human experience. At some point in our development, we had to hunt our food, you know? Like that was something we did. People still do it, but it was more so along the masses. You had to go outside and procure your own meal in real time. Animal trying to get away from your ass, and you got to get that motherfucker, son. So a part of that looked really pretty dope. I don't want to shoot it with no super high-powered gun because I feel like that's cheating. I want to do it as close to as natural as possible. Hop up on a deer with a buck knife, nigga. What up, boy? I'm on you. Bang. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a possibility. However, what you should be doing, none of this got nothing to do with the fucking podcast, but what a few of it did. Napoleon Emill, Flatbush Misdemeanors on Showtime, and yo, that's the show. Slouch Theory, boy. Aha!
He's like, I'm just gonna sit down and piss.
Nah, yo, if he's going through all the trouble to
So
never ever touch his dick,
let that toilet seat stop my dick from moving.
why would that be the only piece of modern technology he's gonna jump into? You know what? People are quirky. It can happen.
I don't know, man. I started thinking about it, and I can't tell you.
Man, I don't know, bro. If I bring your ex-girlfriend up, it could change your energy, and that's something that, that's something
you,
that's
you,
tough.
you,
I remember
you
being in
said
that
that though.
situation.
You did bring it up.
No, I brought it up because you brought it up. You forgot you brought it up
What did I bring it up?
in the beginning when you was like, I was like,
We
what
know we
could the
started though. I
barber
thought we
do?
were just saying what up. I thought we was gonna get to like a point where we were like, all right, we want to start this podcast.
Bro, the podcast started from the second you said hello and was finding your fucking microphone situation.
Dog, I wasn't even sitting down when the shit came on.
It been on. All of this shit has been recording the entire time.
All right, G.
The whole time. The whole time. I did give you a forewarning, I believe. You called. I was like, hey, bro, it's just gonna be, it's gonna happen. It just happened. You thought I was like, what do you think I meant by that, my guy?
No, he was like, I'm just gonna send you the link, and I was like, all right, tight. I
All
don't
right,
know. Everybody different, man. I have to, I'm still moving with it. I just wasn't sure.
That's great though. See that?
I had just got out the shower. I just worked out.
Hey, yo, we live in the same life today. I did the exact same thing.
Well, when
I
I
worked
called you,
out.
I just got out, but you was about to go in.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. It's like our order. We was listening to the same artist. I was listening to West Side Gun. You was listening to West Side Gun. I just worked out. What did you do for your workout, bro?
I didn't do any weights today.
Me either. Wow. Yo, keep going, son. This is making. We're related.
What did I do? Did some core stuff, some Spider-Man planking.
Fucking yo, Napoleon. You gotta meet my mom.
I did like some squatting.
Dude, I think we might be the same person.
Side step squatting. And
we might be the same person.
You know the push-ups where you gotta let go and then come back up.
Yeah.
But you gotta release. You gotta let go of the ground. You gotta put your arms out and then
all that.
Yeah, and then I would put my foot up by my hand and then reach up. And then I did this other shit with a towel, right? You hold the edges of it, you kind of lay down flat, and then you just keep it pulled apart and then bring it to your chest and then back down like over and over. That shit, I sweat.
Hell yeah. What I did was, it was like, I was a calisthenic and like, that also, I've been looking up this thing called Animal Flow workouts. And it's kind of like you're supposed to have, I guess the premise of it is free movement or free consistent movement.
Like dancing?
Dancing is rhythmic movement that has that
I feel like it hits
isn't
that
free though. Because dancing has purpose. Each move has its purpose. There's a category of dancing that could be free interpretive dance or whatever the fuck, but most dances have a specific routine, a style, a number count. Huh?
I'm doing it right now.
Like all of that. That's what I'm saying. So like that's different, but Animal Flow things is supposed to be like you don't need music. There's no rhythm to it. It's an internal
How long?
Guidance,
How long?
Say that.
For how long?
Oh, I did it today. I was out there like probably like 30 minutes. I was out there for.
You just move nonstop for 30 minutes?
Yeah, but it's not like crazy. It doesn't have to be crazy movements. It's all in degrees of capability.
I'll do like workouts that are like nonstop throughout, but they're usually
slow,
like short. But they're short and they're like, and I do them.
That's what I'm saying. That sounds more intense.
And playing ball, and like I've worked out for so long, like it's like muscle memory. So it's like always focus more on technique of it versus like trying to like do a bunch, like trying to like I'm doing them by myself. I'm not really impressing nobody. It's like I more
Yeah,
try to I
that's a
choose to
complete separate
do
thing
it. Yeah.
because you're
What?
speaking of something that has repetition in it. There is no repetition. There's no repetition. In repetition, there
Yeah,
has
but
to
I'm saying this
be.
is a different thing. These are just like workouts that are just like non. They like go through everything.
Yeah, so that is a style. Nonstop is just a way of using time. That has nothing to do with what the workout is. You
Yeah,
can
I
do
get that,
anything
bro.
nonstop. So what
So
you
just all
have is
right, go
mad
ahead, man.
intense.
Tell me about your nonstop movement.
I did. It could be extremely slow. It could, if you want to move faster, you can move faster. You can crawl. You can just find hand placements on the floor alongside your foot. You can stretch during it.
Is this
That
kind of like
it's
yoga?
in a sense, yeah, it could look like yoga too. It can look like yoga too, or it can look like if you move faster, it can look like something like capoeira or something like that. But it's like it's depending on the person. And what I did was it looked more like yoga because I wanted to move slow and try to stretch. Fucking having having a 2020 2021 being on the computer has been the new like most of the day. That's been the same for you. Like your the comedy hours isn't out
Like,
no more. You mostly on the computer to do comedy shit at this point.
I mean, at one point
Yeah,
it fluctuated. Like, I feel like once I started doing outside shows, it was like there were a few consistent shows I was still doing online, a few Zoom shows that I would still do that were happening, but you know, for the most part, I was outside, and I wasn't even getting booked that much until like it got colder out, and then I would start getting booked more for Zoom shows. And then now I feel like it's back to what it was last summer.
hold on. What's back? The outside part or the
No,
Zoom part?
just less online stuff.
Okay, the
Like
fluctuation of going back outside more and less
I think
Zoom.
certain things like this, people can like choose to like have that in it, have that type of a cast from now on, podcast from now on. Uh, so it's like before people would just do them in person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing for like shows. It's like there's outside shows happening, and then there's indoor shows happening. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also Zoom shows that are still happening. They're going to get less and less,
I think that would be a bad idea for that to
but
happen.
I don't. I mean, people could do it that way. I think that is. I think once it's introduced, it's like it's another outlet, another way.
That's why I think that should be the best way. Like,
But because of this other stuff opening back up, it won't be as heavy as it was. People will
nah, yeah.
relocate back to doing live stuff, but also it will still create other things that are new. It'll create more live streaming, a lot of shows.
Yeah.
So we'll be blending those ideas. It'll there's more outdoor shows this season than there's ever been. Last summer there was more outdoor shows than any other year previous any summer because indoor,
Absolutely, nigga. I've never
right?
performed on a
Just
rooftop until now.
because out of necessity. So this
Yeah.
year, even though it's no longer a necessity, they're gonna still take advantage of outdoor shows. So there's gonna be way more, double the shows happening this year, just because indoor shows are happening. People still doing rooftops. People still doing backyard patios. People still doing sidewalk shows.
Yeah.
All while indoor is still happening. So it's just like the online stuff will still happen. People still do Zooms, like do podcasts like through Zoom or do like IG lives. Like we're good. Versus is now a thing now. Like that's not going to go away. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that shit is great. I think they even might turn it into like I think I seen an ad for it to become like a show
But
show
just
or
the
some shit.
idea of it, not just for the specific. I think it is, but just the idea of it, like just
Yeah.
for like dudes to go on an IG live and like have a joke off or like fucking shit talk. Like that's still
Yeah.
going to be once we've normalized it, once we made ourselves comfortable with it, it's now
And people want it.
well, yeah, people want it. People will tune in because it's not just about the platform. It's like the person. So like, if like Meg Thee Stallion, she gets on IG live, people gonna tune into that shit.
Yeah.
She goes on TV, they're gonna watch. She does
But that's
radio, they're
because
gonna
people
tune.
love her though.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's all about the person. It's like they'll follow you wherever. Like people who gonna have good Zoom shows or good like
That's
podcasts.
like being a fan of LeBron versus being a fan of the team. You know what I'm saying? Are you a
People are
fan of the
like that, bro.
Cavs? Are you a
People
fan
are
of
like that.
Miami?
That's okay.
And then nope, I'm a
Niggas
fan
do
of
that shit
LeBron.
now, dude. Niggas do that shit.
Which I understand that. Like for me, I have that where in every sport, like even if I'm like thinking of basketball or soccer, football, I wish everybody just called it football because
Bro, it's always gonna be the conservative versus the progressives, bro. At one point, motherfuckers played for teams that in states and cities where they grew up and around. You know what I'm saying? And then they never left those teams. And then that was a way. Even when they started having people come from different all over the country, they would stay on teams their whole career. And then that stopped being a thing. And it was like, franchise players were leaving, like big name people were leaving their teams. And like then they were going to 2 and 3 teams and 4 teams. And so now it's like that whole idea, how we watch people we invest in season to season, is that idea has like evolved. So it's like the idea of being a fan should evolve too. So it's like,
absolutely.
yo, there's a kid I went to high school with. You know what I'm saying? I followed him throughout college and his professional career, wherever he played. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan and rooted for him. Or like, just someone who I just thought was dope. I just followed them wherever they went and was a fan. It's
I
like,
think that's way better than the other way because the other way just feels like ownership, and then the way of supporting a person is like
bro,
you
that shit
just
was normalized
appreciate
in
the
my
person.
household, bro. I was born in Charlotte. My parents are New Yorkers, so I love the Knicks, love the Hornets, love the Giants, love the Panthers. It was like back and forth. So
Any other
that
way
so
just feels
that
like it's
idea to me
forced
has always been
ownership.
regular. Some people be like, die hard. I'm like, what, dog? They cut you a check? I'm like, who gives
That
a
shit's
fuck?
sad as fuck. When I see, bro,
I'm never sad at that shit. I'm just be like,
relax.
whatever, G. Don't don't let it upset you.
Yes, people be beating up they freaking TVs and smashing shit, doing
Yeah, that's
actual
crazy.
damage to themselves and their homes and all of that and others
Yeah, dog.
over a team that don't know you exist.
That you might not even be
Chill
able to
out.
afford tickets to go see,
For real, bro. You gotta chill. You gotta
depending on
chill.
where you live at, depending on what team, how well they're doing.
You got to chill out. People be watching videos of niggas destroying they everything.
Remember that time when LeBron was in that, he had that interview and he was just like, they was all like shitting on LeBron. He was like, that's okay. He said,
Oh yeah, I'm
you gotta
still
go back to
LeBron.
your regular job tomorrow. You gotta wake up tomorrow morning,
And
go back
still
to
be
your
you.
regular job that you hate. And still
Yep.
be, and
That's the facts though.
niggas hated him for saying that shit.
It's the
I thought he was,
truth. People need to hear
I
that.
thought it was hardcore, dog.
That shit is beautiful. Stop hating everything else and just focus on your own shit. Get you right. If you get you right, mad shit start looking ill all of a sudden. Even your
That
own
kid,
area,
see, here's the
bro.
thing they don't, here's what motherfuckers don't realize, right? His shit was so predictable. Like,
Explain.
the motherfucker grew up in 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 Ohio
Yeah.
and went to a straight out of high school into the league, played for Cleveland.
Yeah.
He went to the Heat for how long?
I don't know. He got what, 1 or 2 chips with them.
He was there for 4 years, I think.
Okay.
4 seasons he was with them. That was his like college for him. He wanted to get away from where he grew up. All he knew was that. He got to
Ah,
travel.
that's great. I like that. That's nice.
He wanted to get
I
away,
like
and then he
that.
came back.
That was his
He came back,
college.
and then he did what everybody else who levels up to that degree. They moved to LA. They go to Hollywood.
What chapter of the book is this one? I like that. That was lit.
LA. He in the LA movie. That's the chapter now.
I like that. That was his college, nigga. That was
He was like,
great.
I don't
Yeah.
like the rain. He was like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Nah,
He went home.
okay.
He went home. He gave them what they needed out of him. And he was like, I'm putting on shade.
Yeah, that's true. He was like, I'll fulfill it. I got y'all, yo. Y'all gonna get it.
I picked up some aviators. I'm out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go be in some cool ass movies and get a TV show and do all
Heard
kinds of
Roger Troutman, rest in peace, in the background, California.
Damn, son.
He was
that's something.
Crip walked out of that place.
Hell yeah. Nah, that's it. It's just like being a fan of the person in every sense of the word too. Like even when it comes down to other forms of art, or I mean maybe not even just art too. Just like, you know, you could be a fan of a fucking economist. You know what I mean? You could just enjoy somebody that like, yo, the way this person analyzes data is the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a thing.
Oh, you can be a fan if that's what you into. Yeah.
Yeah, like you can support that. However, don't try to make it so that it's the institution that created that person, or it was the technology surrounding the person that,
or think that they owe you something.
Yeah. The people is the currency. Everything dope come out of a person.
That man gonna forever be growing, trying to up his level of court. You know what I'm saying?
As you should be. Everybody should be doing that.
Like he plays basketball. I mean, he's up and down, fast pace. He's, you know what I'm saying, off his defense. Like he's gonna live like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to jump around. Like he's a father. You know what I'm saying? So he has that. He's a family man. So he's got to have a stability, but he wants to be in a place where
I like the thing you said about the idea. I like the thing I say about the idea of a fan should evolve.
Yeah.
People should change and like understand what they're asking or supporting, or you know, ask why you enjoy a thing and understand why you enjoy a thing, you know.
Bro, I remember as a kid, or people always ask me, being that my family's from New York, they would be like, Mets to the Yankees. And I was like, you know, Yankees, but like I fuck with the Mets too. Yeah. It was like, it was never and also because my family, my parents weren't from North Carolina, I never had a pure hatred for
would ask you this: where are your parents from in New York? What borough?
They're from Brooklyn.
All right, so
I said that earlier.
I know. I'm saying this is towards the Mets and Yankees thing. I think the rule is
because they downtown, they got to be a Mets fan.
Yeah, if you Brooklyn, Queens, you're a Mets person, and Manhattan, Bronx is like a Yankees people.
It's like
Staten Island. I don't know, nigga. Y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want. Pick a squad. I don't fucking know. I guess y'all the Yankees. I don't fucking know.
People, first of all, people fuck with who's winning. That's number one.
I mean, yeah, right? I'm just talking about what people would say as rules, dude. I ain't talking about try. They're gonna.
Are we not debating it?
No, you're right. They're gonna try some shit. You're right.
I'm saying niggas. I'm saying people will fuck with who's winning. Number one. And Yankees are a winning ass team at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They consistent about it. I mean, Mets have some winning seasons too. But there's that. There's also experiences, bro. Like I had a homie that grew up in Chicago, and he was like, he went, his first baseball game was a Cubs game. He was like, after going to a Cubs game, he hated them after that. He became a White Sox fan because they were so bad.
Yeah, shit.
But you also have people that have the exact opposite. They go to a game and they're like, okay, this is the team I like. And it's in a city that has two teams.
It's fun. I played baseball and I went to baseball games, and at no point did I ever feel. I mean, I want everything New York to win, no matter what the fuck it is. If it's from New York, I want a W.
Bro, I want a Mets Yankees series.
Come on, son. I want
a Subway series.
But I still don't have that same love for the sport of baseball.
Huh?
I don't have that same like love for the entire thing of baseball to really fall for it the same way that like
Like
I remember going
sports.
to my first basketball game, like NBA basketball game. I went in Denver. I saw I saw the Nuggets play. I fucking forgot who they played. The Nuggets won, but it was my first time going to an NBA basketball game. I went with the squad from NBC, Renee, Will, fucking forgot homeboy name. That's bad, whatever. But that shit was fun. Watching them niggas play was
You
when I
were a
was like,
kid.
huh?
You were a kid.
No, this was 2020 February.
That was your first live
First
basketball game.
NBA game. Yeah, that's the first time I ever went to an NBA game. And it was like different. I was like, yo, this shit is
That shit,
these niggas
that
is
shit
good,
lit.
good.
This shit lit, bro.
I never seen it like that before. And it was a completely different
You could kind
experience.
of hear their exhaustion.
Yeah, like I've been to live basketball games. I've been to like mad street ball shit, like huge popular street ball
No,
games.
but dog, it's something else to watch
But
a
the
baller like
NBA one
ball.
is different.
It's something else to watch Kobe beat like back in the day, like seeing Kobe play like I remember watching them when they played the Hornets, bro.
That's
Like
an
watching them like
experience,
kind
bro.
of like
Damn.
go off and like those buckets just add up and you're just like, bro, I'm actually witnessing everything he's doing. It's like the
That's
shit sucks,
amazing.
but it's like crazy. It's like you're watching it happen. Like I remember when I was in second grade, I was 7, right? My dad had got like season tickets to the Hornets. Right, we went early in the morning on like a Saturday, stood in line. It was like 5, 6 in the morning type shit. Stood in line all day. Got sent to another place. Stood in line there with like a ticket
Damn.
with a number just to get these like season tickets. In that year, I remember watching like them play like this is back when it was like Alonzo and Larry Johnson on the team. So it was like way back, bro. Like I'm grown. Like I remember watching these niggas play like San Antonio when it was like Rodman there and David Robinson also and like Avery Johnson. Like back then, like they were playing the Nuggets. It was like Mutombo and
Oh
watching them play
shit.
like Shaq
Mutombo.
with the Lakers. Like when he was like,
Mutombo.
yeah, be like. That's
Oh
how I started
shit.
knowing all these players. That's how I started becoming a fan of basketball. Like it was crazy, like watching the Knicks come to like Charlotte and
Nigga,
my dad,
the
my dad
Knicks
being the
right
only
now?
nigga, my dad being the only nigga with like the Knicks stuff on, and like I'm like a Hornets fan, and everybody like that's your dad, and I'm like you were there clapping while everybody groaning, like you.
Bro, right now, the Knicks?
Nah, bro, this is like back in the '90s, G.
I know, I understand that, but it made me think about today, present day Knicks. Present day Knicks.
They had a strong streak though.
Fuck you mean they just won a game last night.
Yeah, man, but that streak got cut the other night.
I fuck Chris Paul and State Farm, all of that.
And it's fake.
Fuck everybody over there, okay?
Chris
I don't
Paul
care
got that
about none of
fucking
that.
fake hairline. No, he got that shit. He got that shit that gave him
I
more confidence.
I don't care. I hope that hair shit fall out. I don't care about none of that.
I hope you wake up his pillows are black.
I don't support nothing Chris Paul doing right now. You understand? The Knicks won a game last night, though. How about
I
that?
watched last night. Dog, it was crazy because I was looking at it, right? And it was like 6-0. And it was like 8 minutes left in the
Damn.
first quarter. They were like, this is a terrible game. These things went on like a 7-0 run.
Damn it, man.
It just came out of nowhere, just started lighting it up.
And
I
Chris
was like,
Paul,
damn, I'm like, a Knicks fan. I'm looking at the game like, damn, I was like, why they didn't call it timeout? Like, why they not stopping this in it? Like, once they had possession, like, not the Knicks, but who was they playing?
I don't remember. All I saw is the Knicks won, and that's all I care about.
They playing some
Anybody
losers.
else is irrelevant. I don't care. You're not relevant. The
They playing
Knicks,
Memphis?
baby, you bitches.
They
How
playing
about that?
Memphis?
Did they play Memphis?
Was that who it
I
was?
think it was Memphis.
Yeah. Like every time they had possession, I was like, why did they call it timeout? These niggas just went on like an 8-0 run. I'm like, burn it.
Nah, I hate that.
They about
I
to
hate
take
that.
off.
I want nothing more. Oh, The Knicks get a chip? Yo, Napoleon, if the Knicks get a chip,
Bro, you gotta stop talking about it, G.
all right, 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 okay,
You got way too much
okay.
investment right now.
Woo! Our Heavenly Father.
Calm down.
All right. Damn. I started dreaming. All right. I'm a chill.
No, there's nothing wrong with dreaming, bro. But like,
I'm chill.
don't be that dude you just played.
Right.
Knicks is special. They different, right? You special, right? This is different. That's a different relationship.
Right. You're right. I'm gonna let it go.
Let that shit go.
Best thing to do, right, is to be detached from results. That's what they say. Huh?
I guess I never heard that shit, but
No, that
makes sense.
You know what I mean? That's another thing that took up a lot of my time during the pandemic and the closure. You know, you looking like you were saying, looking for shit, son, trying to understand stuff.
What does it all mean?
What does it all fucking mean, fam? For real.
Nothing. It all means nothing.
Or it means everything and it's simultaneous. It's everything and nothing. It's polarity. It's like this. Like I feel like an idea of adulthood is knowing when to turn on get it done mode and then go back to just being a fucking idiot. You like adults be trying to be grown all the time, and that's why I got stressed. Cause you forever trying to be the most serious nigga in the room, and now you just got hypertension, you dorky ass. Go stretch and smile. Go play, motherfucker.
They be repressing emotions, good
That's
and
what
bad.
I'm saying. Express that shit. Go play around. Go be joyous. Stop being tough all the fucking time.
Like breathe. Take a breath, G.
Yo, chill out.
Like that Key and Peele skit. He was like, nah, man, I'm local. He's like, I don't need to sit down. Like,
I remember that. I know exactly.
Sitting down is chairs are for suckers.
I remember.
Sitting down is for suckers, bro.
Yo, people really be like that in various ways too. They think just because they're not looking like some gangster, they're not suffering from the same affliction he's suffering from. You just as stressed as he is.
That's what projecting is, dog.
Wow. I just now started to learn about the whole concept of projecting. I wasn't aware. Yeah, I wasn't aware before.
Don't that shit, did it come at the right time?
Yeah. I feel like everything comes at the right time.
Yeah, I feel
everything is right on time all the time. I ain't never
missed. Sometimes I come across gems. I was like, damn, I wish I came across that this morning.
But here's the other thing. You probably ain't even need it this morning. You needed it when you got it.
Nah, but sometimes I be coming across it. I be having a moment. I be like, damn, I could have used that earlier. I could have definitely used this earlier.
All right. So, okay, you could have used it earlier, but you didn't have it, which means, and you still found it, which means you got through whatever the fuck earlier was. So the thing you got from getting through it, you got that, and you got this. So you got two things now instead of one.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, that's the second time you told me fuck off in a polite manner.
The first time.
Shit. Nah, bro. It's been great. I can't stop thinking about aliens, you know. That's been on the
movie
of my mind.
Like the franchise?
Huh?
The franchise?
Like the franchise Aliens?
Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about actual extraterrestrials. You know what I mean? What they call them? Other
Damn, it's bright this way too.
What call them, bro? What's the like a term?
Extraterrestrial.
Extraterrestrials is what they like.
What do they prefer? What do they want us to call them?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do they want to be called?
What is the correct term?
Because I feel like they might be like, "Fuck you, I ain't no alien. You an alien." And
Like,
I'd be
who
like,
came
"You
up with
right."
that? We didn't choose that.
Yeah, I'm like, "You right, bro. I ain't even mean it like that, pimp. My bad.
Damn,
I
that's a
want to
good
call you
question.
by your
G.
correct thing, your Zebulons. All the Zebulons out there. I dead ass want to go out of space, bro. But like,
How do I
go.
get the glare off my fucking forehead?
Why you don't want the glare? It might be the sun shining on you, giving you all kind of extra insight and blessings.
We're just gonna do this for the rest of the shit.
Your arm, you're gonna have the fucking quagmire on the left shoulder. Remember the episode where he came up with the crazy Dick Strong arm?
Oh
Beating
yeah.
on for 400 days. You're gonna have the left shoulder from blocking the sun. Gonna be diesel, nigga. Just the left though.
So I walk around like this.
Crazy. Just Aki on the left side. Get my good side every time. Left side.
What
You gonna
up?
look crazy. I'm like, nigga, what you
Little
was
man
doing the whole
scrawny.
pandemic?
This one all big. You like, what up?
Got
Yeah,
the
that was
quagmire arm. There's gonna be dudes out here with the quagmire arm for real, because
just
the
from doing
pandemic.
this.
Nah, nigga, from the pandemic.
Oh,
They was in.
I
They was in
was
there.
gonna get that just from trying to shield myself from the sun a little bit.
You gonna get that from the shield, but they got it from the pandemise. It was on that
Yeah.
U-tibby. You feel me? They was getting it in. Quite dangerous for your
Are you exactly right, G?
for your life. When you said that, I feel like there was other things that I could be reading into that I don't understand.
Like what?
So like, you exactly right, G. That felt like what I heard, but I felt like there was also a subtext.
No, that's me agreeing, over agreeing, like
Wow,
overstating.
I'm mad high then. That's not my fault though. You seen it happen. You watched me smoke the whole bag.
That is your fault, bro. What you mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nah, I'm saying it's not. No, it's not my fault because. Wait, nah, you're right. Because what I was
So
gonna
please
say
help me
is that I
understand.
didn't confuse myself. I was gonna say that you confused me.
I'm sorry, G.
But even in that sense, that's still incorrect because you couldn't confuse me. It's my misunderstanding of you if I'm confused.
I mean, I'm in the. I guess I'm in the business of trying to phrase stuff.
Frey?
Phrase.
Raise.
Phrase.
Phrase.
Yeah.
You made me think of Frasier just now.
No, like with the P. No, does phrase start with no? Yeah. Because I'm trying to think the show starts with the F, right? The name is like with the F, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, yes. It's just the sounds, man. It's the sounds, and it's just I
That's
go on
your fault
tangents a
because I got
lot.
hot, bro.
In a sense, you one of my favorite niggas to smoke with, bro.
That was one of the nicest shits I ever heard, Bree.
I'm that if like anytime I could be like, yo, think up of a imaginary
Bro, number
cipher that's
one,
gonna be the
though,
best one.
we enable each other. We look at each other and be like, yo, you want to go outside?
Yes.
And I know what that means. You don't smoke cigarettes.
Absolutely, we enable each other.
And
Hell
bro,
yeah.
and we like, bro, no bullshit, bro. It's like it's a good relationship because we be like trying to fight each other to roll. Like, nah, I got it. I'll roll
I
up.
got
Like,
that's
I'll roll up.
so true.
Like, I'll roll up. I got it.
That's mad funny, bro.
We are not toxic,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
I love that about us.
Hell yeah, I love that about us. That's fucking hilarious.
Some niggas be like, I don't have nothing. You be like,
Oh my goodness, those are the worst. It's like, then why you here? Then why you so eager to smoke?
listen. I feel like this. There be times I don't have nothing, right? But like niggas be lying about not having nothing, and that's when I be like, why you playing that game? Or the way they phrase it is like mad, like, yo, you got bud, or it's just like, yo, just be like, yo, you trying to smoke? Like I ain't got no tree, or like, You gonna roll up? Like ask
This
me
goes
the
right
correct
back
shit.
to the earlier part of manipulation, my guy.
Exactly.
Everything circles, it's all connected. You know what I'm saying? If
Bro, I
you
didn't
if
like when
y'all got
I
confused,
would
y'all
go to a
fault.
party, right? And they'd be like mad, not black people there.
Mm,
And then they be asking like me if I had bud. And I'd
mm.
be thinking like, dog, I'm the one that took all the risks to have it on me. I'm like, if you smoke weed, you going to a party, why would you not consider providing your own shit to
Your
get
own
yourself high?
shit.
You like 30 years old. I'm like, get yourself high. I mean, like, I
Oh my
smoke, but
goodness.
I got a vetting system of who I smoke with.
Oh, another key. Another life key.
I don't just spark with everybody. I'm like, bro, I'm like, when we ever smoke together?
I gotta know that your brain work right. Before I need to know that your regular sober brain work right before I let you be around me with a high brain.
Well, bro, I feel like when I don't know people and they ask me that question, I feel like they try
Red
to get
flag
out of.
too. Like what the fuck's you
I
smoking?
feel like it's another thing for me to like roll it up and then like pass it to someone. Like that's like I don't know, but man, we don't have control of shit, bro. So sometimes it gotta happen like that. We gotta let that shit just happen. It's better to be that way, bro, instead of like letting that shit just get under your skin. That shit used to
No,
get under my skin.
I can still have my the way I want to do it and not have it get under my skin.
I shouldn't even
I've
say just
learned
white
how to
people,
do that.
bro. It would be just lame niggas that would do shit like that. Honestly, it wasn't even
Exactly.
just like necessarily white people, man.
I've learned how to
But the
to
white people, when they would ask, I would specifically think like, "Damn, man, I'm the one carrying this shit through the city on the train." I'm like, you over here asking me like, this is your crib. What you?
I mean, they everybody. If you are the one to be interested, wow, I that word didn't
Want
want
to
me
be
to say
what?
it. I'm gonna go ahead and try that word again. If you are one to be interested in marijuana, then you must be prepared. It's like school,
I feel like
motherfucker. Bring your
I feel like
own.
it could be organic, right? And I feel like we can tell when those moments happen, man. When somebody's like, "Oh, can I hit?"
It is natural. It comes off extremely natural. It's organic. There's no questions involved. But we know the times when
Like
someone.
I remember that you didn't smoke for a
Oh hell
long
yeah,
time.
hell yeah.
I mean, I guess you've been
Prior
smoking for
to
a while now.
26 years old, never touched anything. Prior to 26, never touched anything at all. You know what I'm extremely excited about at this moment?
What's that?
I have a tincture sitting, and that it's like a little weed project.
I got like a collection of fucking like no tinctures, but I do have some butter that I got, and I got like a bunch of just edibles. I don't know. I need to like take them and go do something.
What you mean?
Like go like outside and do something when I take
I
because like
support. Hell yes, bro. Hell
I'm like
yeah.
I'm like so mentality to like stick close to the crib
Yo, you know
unless
what?
I'm
As
like
you say
working.
that, let's propose this. Let's propose. I'm gonna say let's to something that I'm saying. I'll propose this to you. Photos on the day you want to go out and eat the edible. Go find a cool spot somewhere out in the city. Get some ill shots.
I'll say this: I do be eating these edibles. It does happen. I just don't run through them as fast as I used to because I'm not like
But
I
you
would
said
eat them
something
when I
about
would
going
work.
outside.
Well, that's what I mean. Like when I would go outside to go to work, sometimes like if I was going to go move furniture, I would eat these
Ah,
edibles because I can't be like leaving to go smoke weed. We smoke in the truck
yeah,
sometimes between like
yeah.
spots. I'm not gonna fucking like I'm gonna eat an edible. Like we sometimes we had to pack this furniture and shit. I'll be in there like high as fuck, just like
That's the best. That's great.
yeah, exactly. So now that quarantine happened and I did less moving, like the edibles, it's like I don't know. I guess subconsciously I had times in which I wanted to like indulge in them, and like I do, but it's just not as like they don't run out as quick as I thought as they used to.
So you saying like you want to take a heavy amount and have an experience type of thing?
No. When I take them, I take good amounts. I mean, all my edibles is they pretty strong, man. I don't really. I've been doing it for a while, B. Like
No, I'm
they
just trying to
they
understand what you meant by the connection of you wanted to go outside and you haven't been or something like that.
like say like if I gotta go like do something that's inside
Yeah.
but outside of my apartment.
Inside but outside of your apartment. So inside of what? Inside the borough? What's
Yeah,
the
like
inside?
if I'm like say if I was like walking around a busy area. This is like pre-pandemic, right?
All right.
And I wasn't like maybe I didn't have time to like roll up, or maybe I rolled up, but I smoked that already, and I didn't have anywhere to sit down and re-roll up or try to like do it on the
Yeah.
move. I would have an edible. I was like, oh, boom, let me eat this
And
like
you
gummy
saying right now you haven't had a way to replicate that type of day. And
because
that's what
now
you
that
want.
that shit is like recreationally legal. I don't
Yeah,
have
ain't
no
that
problem
crazy?
sitting
Hell
down and
yeah.
rolling up anywhere. I'll roll up in a McDonald's now.
That's something else. It is recreation now, legal
It's like it's
now.
the same as a nigga rolling a cigarette sitting down in a Starbucks
I
before he
want
goes
to see
outside.
when it becomes the way it is in California, because California does it
Bro,
correct.
what you mean you want to see it? What you mean be the change you want to see? You got to treat it like it's Cali.
There ain't no fucking dispensaries out here like it was in California.
First of all, it ain't about the dispensaries. It's about getting your hands on the weed.
I like the way you said that. That sound great. I felt weed militant just now. Like I was supposed to take an initiative to do
Son, it
something.
ain't where you get it from, son.
It's like I feel like I'm
You get
supposed to do something. I'm supposed to sign a petition or something. The fuck?
Nah, bro, you just gotta go out and sit on top of your car in a populated area and just
And
spark.
just light.
Like, I mean, like, go to the Upper West Side and do it. Upper East, like, go to areas you wouldn't know. Go downtown Brooklyn, sit on top of your hood and just spark with the music playing in the car.
Mm. See, that would take a lot for me to do because that's so outside of my like view of how my character like
Sit inside the car, G.
the inside. Okay, I've done that before. That's been accomplished many
Well,
times
don't.
over.
Well, that's not. I mean, I get it, man. That's not my character either. But like, you know, that
Because
was a
we've
nigga you
smoked
would be.
after sets and we've had sets all over the city. It's the same shit. That's been done. That's been done. That's been done. That's been done.
You smoked all over the place, right?
All over the place.
All over the
All over
place.
the place.
But dog, you from the hood, right?
Yes.
It's me as well, bro. Like, I'm used to watching the streets
Yes.
every time I smoke, especially at night.
Hell yeah.
And during the dog, walking
Very
through,
aware. Hyper
walking,
aware.
walking through like Midtown, a busy Midtown, just sparking no problem. Walking through like McDougal Street, as many cops be out there,
Yeah.
not like keeping it clutched,
Yeah.
but
It's
close
true.
to the
It's
chest.
true. It's true. It's true. It's an
Dog,
experience. It's different.
that's the vibe. That's the energy you asking for. It's there.
But the thing
You
that I
gotta go
really want to
enjoy it.
see is the dispensaries the way it was in California. The way they did it
You
out
mean
there
you
was
you
different.
want accessibility, right? But the truth is you have accessibility.
I
You
know.
want you want presentation,
I'm
bro.
not talking about our
You
life.
want variety,
I'm talking
variety.
about for every single person life. Not for the people who know people who know people who know people. I'm talking about for
You
the
want it on
regular.
display.
I'm talking about yeah, like the person
What
the
do you?
same
Why do
way.
you want? Why do you want the dispensary? Why do you need dispensaries around? They're coming. Relax. They're coming.
I
It's
know
just
they coming.
happening.
It has no effect really on my life. I'm just talking about seeing it.
You know that it's not bullshit.
Yeah,
Once you
like
see
seeing it would be
once you see
wild.
storefronts, once you see that they've let a store live without
Yes, it's
running
like
through that shit,
whoa, y'all mean it.
so for legitimacy purposes,
In that sense, kinda, yeah.
I get that. I get
Because I
that.
because
But
I understand it's like as far as access and all of that goes, because of what we do and shit like that, access is different. I'm not discussing that. I'm talking about for every day, right there, Walgreens, baby, right there, bang, that
Well,
level of access.
they popping up, bro. Well, the ones that been around are keeping their door open now. They're not having no weird shit where they got their door closed and you gotta like knock and
Yeah,
they gotta look through the shit. They keeping their door wide open during the daytimes now. I seen them. It's
oh,
good for them. I'm happy. We need
I'm
it, bro.
happy.
Bro, I've done shows in dispensaries in this city years ago.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
You have too, G.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we got to get to them. You know what I'm saying?
We're pioneers of the new frontier.
I
That
mean,
felt
dog, if
wrong.
if the if the criminalizing weed was not a sure sign to most people at this by this point that we are smarter than the powers that be. We have more common sense that they're not as smart as they profess they are.
They used their intelligence in a negative, evil way.
I don't know, man. People, it took a lot of white people pushing for legalization of marijuana for them to legalize marijuana. It took a
Yeah,
lot of white people having to do it, you know. And it's like I appreciate that. Like that's a benefit, I guess. Use your powers for good, but it's like eventually we gonna have to need them to address them or try to like relook at legalize being black at this point because it's like with that, what happens now? All those guys that are locked up for like marijuana charges,
that's the biggest thing for me, man. When I see these
like
little white
what's
girls delivering weed on their little bicycles, and then mad brothers is in jail for having 1 gram in their book bag.
bro? I
These
watched you.
little white
You gotta
girls is
watch
having
that
fun with their
documentary
life.
about it on Netflix with Fab Five. Like
Yes,
you saw that shit.
5 Freddy. Yeah,
What's it called? What's it called?
I don't know the name of that. It was something about weed though.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna say because
You
it's
know what?
dope.
That's
It was
true. I'm gonna find it.
with fucking But yeah, he was like talking to these people. He was at like a con like what do you call them? Like not a Comic Con, but like a but it's for weed. Like a huge thing. Different
Um,
vendors.
it's like the grass is greener. I think the name of it. The documentary, Grass is Greener.
All right. So
That's it,
grass is
right?
green. He was talking to a bunch of people that had like owned their own like shit and had like
Yeah.
dispensaries, and they were just like he was like asking them about like you know how many black people, like the numbers of black people that are incarcerated for weed related drugs, and they were just like, you know, they were like, you know, we're different, you know, we don't have no like guns and street involved. I'm like, yeah, because it was like hardcore. It's just illegal in most places. Like it just became legal where you're at.
Bro,
It was like,
Alabama was
but
in another time zone.
you can't spit all this knowledge about the plant and then act as if like you're better than somebody who had to work under those conditions. It's like, bro, I was like, motherfuckers be so blind to shit.
People choose. It's ridiculous. You know, I don't. All right, maybe it is choice. Yeah, maybe it really is choice because the ability to just not understand things that is available. It's not like they don't have access to information.
There's no humility, G. That's not willing to be like have your mind change. It's not up for debate. Nothing's up for debate. That means it's your way to highway.
That's fucked up, yo.
Yeah.
That's choosing to live a tough life for no reason. Life don't gotta be that fucking hard, yo. Say my bad sometimes. Realize you fucked up. Be like, okay, I ain't know. My bad. Thanks for helping me out. You know, you pointing me on the right path. Now I'm moving right. Life good again. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's insane to just willfully choose to have an existence that's painful that does not have to be painful.
Well, I think it's like the opposite.
What you mean?
Like I think people choose not painful.
That's not true. Because if they keep making the choice, choosing not painful is when you miss your friend, you just hit your friend up. But they don't do that. They just be like, nah, I hit him up last time. So I'm not gonna say nothing this time.
It's
That's
like
choosing
the
pain.
shame versus like what's happening currently. Like, oh, this feels bad, so I'm not going to talk to this person. Versus like, I'm going to stay strong and not talk to this person. You know what I'm saying?
But what is staying strong though? How is it
The
staying
difference.
strong? What's the context that's causing you to feel strength in restraint of talking to a human? There has to be something there that gives you strength in finding restraint to talking to this person. Did this person wrong you for years on end, and it's a source in of a figure in your life that is really difficult to let go? It's like a mother, and then it's like I gotta not answer my mom's calls even though she fucked me up all these years. Then I maybe, but ultimately you still gonna be feeling like trash because you miss your mom. So it's a lose-lose in that sense. It's better to just face the shit, cry it out, fucking go to therapy. I don't fucking know. But the other option is gonna suck.
Yo, what
Yeah.
happened?
What do you mean what happened?
Your shit froze, and then I stopped talking.
That's hilarious. I was running my mouth for mad long.
Did you not? Because I was talking when it froze. Did it not?
Not all I saw was you go like you looked mad interested. So I just thought you was like
I was
hearing
like,
me
what's
out.
going on?
I thought you was just hearing me out, bro.
Nah, son. Nah,
I
I
ain't
didn't
know.
get that, B.
I ain't know, but
I ain't shit.
damn. Pretty much I was saying that people not choose to make life tough. I don't know. The fuck?
Niggas be on their own shit, bro. Motherfuckers be
Word.
selfish out here.
Fuck being
Don't be
selfish,
selfish.
man. Fuck being selfish, yo. Yo, Nat, I think we did it, man. How can the people find you? Is there anything you would like to promote? Is there any ideas you want to partake and let the world have? Any way, any like advice, any insight, fucking anything. The floor is yours, son. Floor is
Um,
yours.
nah, man, just be good to people. That's it.
How they find you?
uh, Instagram, Twitter, Napoleon Email, all one word at Napoleon Email. Also on Venmo, uh, $ Napoleon Email on Cash App. Don't be afraid to hit me
Don't
up
be
on all
afraid.
platforms. Uh, fucking later this month. I don't know when this is dropping. Is this dropping soon?
This will be out if today is the 4th. It will be out at least in the second week of May.
All right, so maybe right around the corner. Who knows? Flatbush Misdemeanors Showtime. I'm
Oh, oh shit, nigga.
I didn't tell
My
you that.
son is on Flatbush Misdemeanors on Showtime.
Was that the first time you heard that?
Huh? No, you said it before, but like it's like official
Oh.
to say. Like, you know what I
The
mean?
actor. That
It's
was
official to like say that shit, say that shit. So now
yeah.
it's like even it's you know what I mean. Once you know it, you do it. You got to keep it low for a little bit. You know what I mean? Da, da, da,
So I'll
business,
probably just
yeah.
still keep it
But
on, bro.
now it's on fucking let them have it, son. Let them fucking have it.
23rd Showtime. But even if
Say the date again. Say the date again.
May 23rd Showtime, but like
May 23rd on
it's,
Showtime.
it's I have a small part in it, but like it's
Fuck
mostly
that. You got a part in it. My niggas on Flatbush
my
Misdemeanors. May
boys
23rd on Showtime.
Kevin, ISO Dan Perlman, they
ISO Dan Perlman,
Carrie
Kerry Cadet.
Cunningham,
Yeah.
and a lot of other people. Drew Dowdy was involved,
Drew
Matt Richards, Marshall Brandon, um,
yeah.
a lot of people. I think Yamanika was involved. I think
Yeah.
Sam,
Come
she,
on.
yeah, Sam J. She was in it. Yeah, they put the whole team on.
May
Boy, boy,
23rd.
May 23rd. I'm missing some
May
people, man. I know there's
23rd,
other. I think Reg was in it, maybe.
nigga. 5/23 slash
Also
21.
my older sister's birthday, so I'd be like,
Hold on. Her
I'll have
birthday
to
is
get her.
today?
No, it's her birthday on that day.
On that day. Nigga, you're like, that's blessings,
I
man.
would like to get her a gift. I'm
Shout
like,
out
this
to the baby
tune in.
sis.
I'm like, just tune in for your birthday. Happy birthday. That's your
Come on. Come on. Life good. Life real good. Life real good. Now, I hope the barber never fucks up your hairline, son.
nah, G.
You a TV star. That's you got places to go. What the fuck you talking
I
about,
don't know,
man?
man. I'm a
Hey,
stand.
hey, 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 hey,
I'm
hey,
a
hey.
stand-up comedian.
That's lit. All right. Damn. I feel like doing a whole second podcast now asking you about your experience doing the show.
Dog, you can cut it up, make it multiple. Patreon.
Shit, son. God, like, damn, what was that like?
Um, well, what part of it? Just like, well,
Fucking
first,
whatever you want to tell me, bro. Like anything you want to disclose. Cause I understand like certain parts or whatever the fuck. Anything
dog,
you want to disclose,
it
bro.
was it was a lot of fun. It came from a project that was like a series a web series that they were doing that they
Hell
submitted.
yeah. We watched this shit grow from the infancy,
Yeah, just from like
from
4 years
baby
ago, bro.
stages, baby.
It's like 2017, maybe 16, man.
Come on, son.
Like we did that shit a dumb long ago, bro. And I watched that shit. We had a lot of fun. It was their project. They did a multiple of things, but that was the part I was involved in. The episode I was involved in was in different parts, and like this is the web series, and we watched that shit like kind of just run through festivals, just kind of placing and getting a lot of good mentions and nods, and I actually seen it in a festival that they was having here in New York. I remember a friend uh hit my ex up and to let her know she was at some like huge like viewing of independent films in like LA, and she was like that they were like outside. It was like an outside thing, like an outside movie situation. They had like a huge projecting,
Oh
and she's like
shit.
that shit came on. She was like, "Yo, I just seen fucking Napoleon
Oh shit.
on this fucking." She was like, "It's fucking insane." She's like, took a video of it. It was crazy, but like that shit did well. It got a lot of love. It got a lot of support. And cut to last fall, I saw the announcement online that they got picked up. And first thing I thought, bro, is like just like I remember seeing Dan at open mics and Kevin
Yes.
Brown when I was
Open
first
mics,
got
the
at the
fucking
clubs,
comic strip, late
like
night.
like the Strip, New York. Like I just see them all over the city, both of them, and they both
Yeah.
been grinding for a long time. And it's like seeing them like kind of get that popping for them. It was just kind of like it's like a good sign. You know what I'm
It's an
saying?
amazing
It's like
sign.
it's to see like it's homies, people who
Oh
you
my
know
God.
who are working. It's like, oh, this is one for the good guys. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
real.
seeing them get that was like kind of just dope in itself. And I, I mean, bro, I obviously was hoping to get an audition. Like I wanted to. Like I was like hitting my manager. I was like, stay on this, keep your eyes on it, B. And like I got one and I auditioned and like I tried to go at it just like myself, having the
Yes.
same energy I had because it was ill. I was looking at the lines and I was just like, bro, like, damn man. I was like, when I read them, I hear my voice because that's my only reference of this shit. My only reference is me saying this shit before. So I'm like reading it, trying to get myself in character of myself. And I was just like, let me just chill out, try to create this like character of a version of myself. And like, yeah, I got hit up like mid February. They were like,
That's
my
fucking
manager hit me up. He was like,
crazy,
yeah, they're gonna
son.
offer it to you, dog. He was like, this is a good call. Cause it was like both my managers on the phone at like 10 at night. I was like, what is going on? They were like, good things.
Ha! Damn, trying to play my. What you said? Trying to get myself into character of playing myself.
Yeah, because that was my only reference was me
That's deep.
reading these lines like years ago, like and watching it play on like a screen. I'm
Damn,
like,
son, from
how do I capture me?
2016 to 2021.
Yeah.
Wow. This shit is it's fucking. I want to see a documentary about that.
And probably like 2018, 19 was like, that's just a wash. Ain't nothing happening with that. They probably just like didn't believe. But I was like, bro, I would look at that shit from time to time. I would use that from time to time as like when people ask me, because I was proud of that project, bro. Like the part that I had in it and as a whole.
I remember watching it on Vimeo.
Bro. Exactly. Back when I was watching it like that, bro, when I was getting the link in my email, like this is what it looked like. Like, bro, I was proud of that. And like I would use that all the time. And to actually I felt like I put that in the universe.
For real, bro. For real, son. For real.
Me, along with so many other people, put that into the universe. I know for sure. Because those dudes deserve it. They got a lot of support. They got a lot of love in the community. They are great stand-up comedians, great writers.
Yeah.
And they accept all the good things that come from this, man. Shout out to Dan Pearl and Kevin Iso, man. For sure.
This is what yes.
Yeah,
May
bro.
23rd. Showtime. Flatbush Misdemeanors. Son. Life good, ain't it?
I don't know, man. I mean, life is life, bro. It's like ebbs and flows, man. I appreciate these wins.
Hell yeah, fam. Hell yeah. Damn. All right. It's 2 hours. I'm gonna let y'all go. Fuck. May 23rd, Flatbush Misdemeanors on Showtime. Napoleon Emill, Andre D. Thompson, Slouch Theory, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Yo.
Thank you for having me.